Well, howdy-ho there, Isaacaroonies! Welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb Edition.
Alright, that was incredibly silly. I apologize for that. Anyway, last time on The Binding of Isaac, Wrath of the Lamb Edition, we beat the game with Cain, and that went really well, despite the game's best efforts to deny me the victory that was so rightly mine by causing a glitch with War that locked me in a room on the chest, which of course you cannot bomb your way out of. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to a Maggie run. Maggie, of course, is kind of a middling character in my opinion. She's not fantastic. She's really good for beginners, but her main strength is that she's got that extra capital for deal with the devil rooms. She basically just exchanges speed for health. She gets a speed down and a health up. Wow, odd mushroom right off the bat. That's great. That's going to, I believe, just double our tears rate or make it very, very high by some means that I don't fully understand. I really should be going into the curse room with Maggie since, of course, I can just replenish my health with the Yum Heart. So let's go do that and see what wonders it has for us. Probably spiders. Nope. Flies is great. 2 pills, are they good? Oh, come on. Well, I mean, that was good, but I didn't really want to... No, it wasn't good. Never mind. Definitely don't want the tick. But anyway, now we have to walk back in there, which is kind of a pain in the ass, just to use this one pill. But I think at this point in the game, it's worth a heart for a pill. Wow, more flies. So there are 2 separate flies? Oh, never mind. I was going to say there's 2 separate pills that give me flies, but that's not the case. I got the first ones out of the chest. Second one's out of the pill that came out of the chest. So functionally equivalent, but it means that there's not 2 pills doing the same thing, which would be really weird. But anyway, this Duke of Flies is going to be no problem, especially with our suicide flies holding stuff together for us here. I really want bombs. It's become very common for me to have a first floor where bombs are really important and not get any, which is shit-tastic, man. I want my bombs. Alright, so Duke of Flies is about to go down. My high tears rate is really destroying stuff for me. The only problem I have with this high tears rate is that it's not a long-term benefit. It's not going to help me on the Isaac or Blue Baby fights. Wow, Pageant Boy, that's shit. That's really terrible. Yeah, no reason to linger on this floor. Let's just head on to the next one. So, item on that floor was fantastic. Everything else was garbage. We got 1 key. We didn't get any bombs to use on that tinted rock, unfortunately. We found the tick, which we really didn't want at all. That's actually a bad thing to find, now that the Polaroid is required. I should definitely be going into this curse room, because again, the Yum Heart makes things that take health away from you much more of a reasonable proposition a lot of the time. Let's take these guys out. Don't fuck with me, fly. Yeah, so my hope is we'll end up with a Brimstone would be ideal right now, because Brimstone would allow us to just charge incredibly quickly, but still, it would still be shooting slowly enough that it would be a good thing to have for the late game fights. And really, yeah, Brimstone right now would make me incredibly powerful. So I just gotta try to get to all the devil rooms I can make it to. Head in here. We got monster manual. Why not? It's not really a fantastic item at all. It's probably better than Yum Heart, but I'm not really. I can't say that with any kind of confidence. It's iffy. Yeah, it's the monster manual. I believe it's a 6-room charge that gives you a random follower every time you use it. Something along the lines of a Brother Bobby or a Demon Baby or a Rainbow Baby or something like that. So it's okay. Not fabulous at all. Let's use it here. Wow, it gave me a Halo of Flies. That's actually really good compared to some other things that I have seen out of the monster manual. I haven't used this item much. It's just not one of my favorites. There are a lot of things that are a lot better than it. So as per usual, we're gonna see if we can focus on the little guy here. Okay, so he's gonna get tired. Then if we can kill the little guy first, then we're likely to get a damage upgrade out of this fight. That was shitty. That was like the most effective attack I've ever seen out of Steven. There was no chance of getting out of it. They just like sandwiched me again. Oh man, bad physics on little Stevie here. He just kind of flies in strange ways sometimes compared to where you're shooting him, and then is able to pull off a magnificent flank. But he's down now. We're probably not getting a devil room, and we're not even getting our damage upgrade, even though I went to all that trouble. So that's shitty. This was a terrible floor. Not feeling super excited about how the run's going so far, but you know, we do have that one giant advantage of the odd mushroom that gives us high fire rate. But that's about all we got. Other than that, we're just kind of coasting. Alright. Man trains, always kind of distracting and irritating, but things are going okay here. Alright. Good, good. So we are in the Catacombs Part 1. Yeah, I don't feel like I've gotten really any kind of great upgrades besides my mushroom. That's all we got going for us. Besides that, it's been an incredibly mediocre start off to this run. But you know, all we need is that one big advantage, and we'll be in a good position. The odd mushroom is not good enough to be that one big advantage, mostly because, as I pointed out earlier, it's actually a detriment for the Isaac and Blue Baby fights. It's going to be no help whatsoever on them. So I feel in some ways that we're just kind of treading water in this run. We have items that allow us to blast through the early game pretty okay, but then when we get to like the real challenges at the end, we're going to be extremely ill prepared for them. But again, Brimstone would alleviate a lot of that. These guys are really being dicks about it. There's no way you walk into a room like this, if you're not in a position where you're killing them in a few hits, there's no way you're not going to get bounced around a little bit, unfortunately. Might as well use this once. Those are two incredibly poor books. Yeah, super bad library. One of the worst I've ever seen. Well, I've seen them with like 2 anarchist cookbooks in them as well, but yeah, there's definitely nothing in there that we want to replace Monster Manuel with. And Monster Manuel, in its own right, is a pretty terrible spacebar item. Oh well. Let's take out these flies. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So, we could fight the boss right now. No, we still have the item room left to find on this floor, so let's go do that first. So I could, yeah, you know what, let's just use our Monster Manuel on this boss. Pestilence shouldn't be a problem. Man, he always does that now. He always has that. Whoa! My CPU did not like that one bit. That was a lot of bombs. Pestilence to shit out all at once. Oh, okay, okay. Actually doing okay here, despite some scares that's happened so far. We just need to get his head off. Yeah, there we go. Now he's not going to spawn any more worms, which makes this boss fight way easier. The worms actually pose a threat, the flies not so much at this point. As long as I manage to keep them all on the same side of the screen, which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, you're fucked, Pestilence. I'm sorry. You're stuck on the other side of the wall. No deal with the devil, really unfortunate. Because we kind of need that. So that was twice in a row that we got Halo of Flies out of our Monster Manuel. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Without getting any deals with the devil, we haven't really had a chance to capitalize on Maggie's advantages at all. She's still very slow, which is a bad thing for us, obviously. cube of meat. Clearly not really the upgrade we need. Wow, that's terrible. Well, okay, we're gonna pick it up, get our free 5 bombs, and then be on our way. That is one of the worst spacebar items in the entire game. How shitty. Can't even get into the mob trap room because our health isn't high enough. We did get enough money to go to the shop. We'll probably fight greed in there because this run is not allowing me any opportunities to, you know, get any positives going for my character here. Hey greed, what's up? Nope. Instead we do get Mom's Purse, which is fine. I was talking about in the last run, that was the last run, wasn't it? I believe so. Mom's Purse is actually a pretty solid upgrade now that they've started requiring the Polaroid and providing the Polaroid for us, because now we can start you know, having the Polaroid as well as another trinket. So if I find something I really like a cancer or something, I'm not going to have this heartbreaking moment where I have to give it up. That was not worth it. I'm not going to have this heartbreaking moment where I have to get rid of my great trinket just because, you know, we're on the depths part 2 and I have to pick up the fucking Polaroid for no reason other than bad game design. So, you know, now I can potentially have a good trinket and the Polaroid, which is nice. And since we're guaranteed to pick up the Polaroid, it's pretty likely that we're going to make use of it at some point in this run, assuming we ever beat the depths. Which seems pretty likely at this point, just because of my odd mushroom. Ah! God damn you, turret. Yeah. I could really use a speed up. As I complain about every single time with Maggie, Maggie's thing is she's a very beginner-friendly character, because beginners can't dodge anything anyway. They just suck at the game. So losing some speed for more health is a good thing for them because that gives them more tolerance for damage, and they're probably going to be taking damage anyway, so it's good to have that extra tolerance. For a skilled player in the Binding of Isaac, you're getting a little bit more health, yeah, but you're sacrificing there are a lot of times when you're going to get hit just because your speed is low. Because there's, like, low speed creates situations where you can't avoid damage. Like in that last room, the mob trap room with the turrets, I couldn't get out of the crossfire quickly enough to not take damage. So my extra health was it wasn't really worthwhile because it was just fucking, you know, I was getting hit, whereas if I had just started as Isaac, I would have enough speed to not get hit. If that makes any sense. So, Maggie scales poorly for skilled players, in my opinion. I'm sure there are perfectly skilled players who enjoy playing Maggie a lot for their own reasons, but that's the way I see it. But yeah, she does have that propensity for deal with the devil rooms. She's much more likely than any other character to be able to make use of deals with the devil, early on especially, and not be crippled by it. So that is a plus if you can actually, like, keep your damage under control to the point where you can actually get to deals with the devil and your speed isn't getting you hit so much that you can't even earn a deal with the devil, which I have had middling experience with so far this run. God damn it. Yeah, no deal with the devil in this room either. Sucks. We did get another HP up, which is not really that useful for us right now. And let's try to find the goddamn item room and hope there's something that's not garbage in it. Starting to feel really depressed about this run. It's the late caves depression. Definitely blow up that tinted rock. Get another spirit heart. Not crazy useful right now, but it's something. Don't really feel like dealing with anything in that room. Probably use a bomb to open this chest, so I might as well just put it down just in case Larry Jr. decided to grace me with his presence over there, but it didn't happen. I'm scared. Okay. I'm scared. Okay. God damn it. That sucked. Alright. Let's take out Larry Jr.'s. Shouldn't really be taking damage here, but never stopped me before. Okay. I hate this room layout so much. Fucking turrets, man. Most annoying enemy type in the entire Binding of Isaac, maybe. They're up there, zombies. But when you combine turrets with like annoying spike layouts like this, it's pretty shitty. Alright, that worked out okay. Come on, man. There we go. So here's our shop and our item room. What's in the item room? Something good, please. Ghost baby, not good at all. It's a baby with spectral tears. It's fairly useless. Let's look for the secret room. Hopefully get enough money to access the shop. Oh, we already went to the secret room. Well, I'm just dumb. Let's go to the next floor because I really don't feel like hanging out on this floor any longer. I don't feel like there's a lot for me here. But hopefully, pretty quickly, things will stop sucking ass here. But we're all the way down to the depths with essentially nothing to my name except for the odd mushroom still. There's nothing I can point to and go like, this is really helping me out, except for the odd mushroom. Which is like, I might be dead if not for the odd mushroom, because that's really, it's a great item. It really is. It really boosts your tears rate, but as I've mentioned multiple times, not helpful at all on the final bosses, so really when it comes down to it, it's life support. It's not a real upgrade as far as something that will allow you to get powerful enough to beat the game. It doesn't add anything to your offensive capabilities against Isaac or Blue Baby, so it's kind of empty in a way. It'll let you get to the end and really extend your run, but will it actually, you know, will it help you out when it matters? No. So, yeah. I really wish they would rethink the way Isaac and Blue Baby boss fights work to make them a little bit more fair across all types of upgrades. Because there are a lot of builds that are just not viable anymore simply because Edmund McMillen decided, hey, you know what would be cool? So we made a boss that shoots back at you at the same rate you are shooting at it, not taking damage into account at all, and then balance it based on, you know, moderate to slow tears rate upgrades. It's pretty dumb and shitty, in my opinion. Alright, so Lust went down, no problem there. We got Poison Touch. That's alright. That's one of the better items we've gotten this run, which says more about the items we've gotten this run than about Poison Touch. But, you know, whenever anything comes into contact with us and starts trying to rape us, Poison Touch will take it out. So if we are surrounded by things like flies, that will help us out a lot. Not one of my favorite upgrades just because, you know, I try to avoid taking damage when I can, but it's good to have a little bit of help when you're forced into contact with enemies. Doesn't really do anything against bullets, though. So again, not really an upgrade that helps with Isaac or Blue Baby whatsoever. What do we got in here? Yeah, sure, why not? Curved Horn gives us a little bit of damage up, I believe. It used to be a speed up, but then they changed it to a damage up, is what I've been hearing. Does seem to be a damage up rather than a speed up, which makes more sense. I had always kind of assumed it would be a damage up, so I think speed up was a glitch. So with that, we're actually doing quite well, but we'll have to give that up at the end of the next floor, not this floor, so that we can pick up the Polaroid, which sucks. Or wait, did I get the purse on this run? Yeah, I did. For some reason I was thinking I had died at some point. Did I get the purse on this run? Hang on, I have to check this. Yeah, okay. Perfect, so we can hang on to the Curved Horn indefinitely, unless we find something a little bit better later on. Weird, that was a really strange feeling. I've been feeling a little bit out of it today and yesterday. This is why my play has been so bad as well. Just a little bit, I don't know, spacey is a good word for it. So yeah, for some reason I had this feeling like I had another run where I had picked up Mom's purse and it was not the same one as this one, but that doesn't make any sense at all because I haven't died yet. Let's definitely spend a bomb and a key to access this chest. Fuck! Okay, that was really close. I thought there was no way out of getting hit by that bomb, but then it turned out there was, because I did it. What do we got in here? Robo Baby. Okay, so I've got quite a posse, but I really prefer being able to focus on my own attacks rather than having a bunch of little guys attacking for me. But Robo Baby, as far as followers go, is a pretty good one nonetheless. Oh god. Getting hit by zombies. But this is a shit-tastic layout for zombies. I hate this layout for zombies so much. God damn it. Alright, oh come on, man. Don't be a dick. Okay. We got our health back. What do we got in the boss room here? Monstro 2. Come on, man. Do your laser. Good job. Alright, now continue to do your laser. I just walked the fuck into him. Come on. No, I didn't. That time I did not walk into him. He must have bounced from my shots. Whatever, man. Well, that went incredibly poorly. Probably no devil room, huh? The one character who's really important to have devil rooms with. No devil rooms. But instead we got the pentagram, which is actually really, really good. That will give us another couple ticks of damage. We're up to red tiers, which is great. Oh man, okay, let's definitely look for the secret room here in an effort to get one more cent so we can go to the shop and probably fight greed, because that's just how this shit goes. There we go. Great. Perfect. Just what I need. Okay, good. We did get the cent we needed, so let's go to the shop, fight greed, be pissed off about it, go on to the next floor, maybe find a shop there. Wow, okay. Book of Revelations, good item. I'll definitely pick that up. So now we can generate some spirit hearts for us. More life support, nothing that's going to in any way help us get through Isaac and Blue Baby. But something that will keep the run alive until we get to the chest, maybe, or to the cathedral. Just to kind of, like, totally waste my time. That's fine, though. Okay, I guess I'll just waste a key there, fight greed. I spawned literally inside of that door already. I didn't take any action to open it, so wasn't planning on going to the shop on this floor, but I guess that's fine. At least I still have a key to go to the item room, otherwise that would have really pissed me off. Okay, well now we have a library as well as an item room, so I'm gonna miss one of them. I'll definitely prioritize the item room since I already have one of the better spacebar items in the game. And libraries tend to give spacebar items rather than passive items. And what I really need right now is passive items. There's no reason not to put a bomb here. Look for the secret room as well as access another bomb. No secret room there. Oh! Fuck! There was no way around that one. That was pretty bullshit layout, you gotta say, for that angel fetus. These rooms are designed or balanced with normal fetuses in mind, and indeed I would have been able to get out of the way of a normal fetus. When you put an angel fetus there, there's actually no escape unless you can kill the angel fetus incredibly quickly. Which I cannot, because, you know, despite having okay damage and fantastic tiers, I'm nowhere near what I would consider overpowered. Even taking into account the fact that my build is very bad for Isaac and Blue Babies. Like, still, my build is not great here, just okay. Just good enough to get me through the womb, probably. Whoop, I wonder how long my mouse was peeking through the screen there. Hopefully I remember to just turn off mouse pointer in this video, so that doesn't become a point of contention for any people with OCD out there. I know how that is. It was like right on the edge of the screen too, right where it's just gonna catch your peripheral vision all the time. Well, there's no reason not to pick that up because we're fighting Mom on this floor, so we can't come back out of the boss room. That was really shitty. Got totally cornered with no way out by Leapers. Okay. Kind of would like to go to the... Oh, wow. I have the highest fire rate of all time. Wow. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Too bad I can't hang on to both of these. 2 diamonds is nice. We'll hang on to that as long as possible. And then when there's another thing that I want to take with me, or I'm about to spend some money, we can use the 2 of diamonds to double my money. So right now it's worth 7 cents, but that will only go up as time goes on. Man, I have a high fire rate. This is like the worst build possible for fighting Isaac and Blue Baby while still being extremely powerful in its own right. Oh. Piercing shots would be great right now. Or just more damage. A Sacred Heart would be amazing. I can't believe we haven't gotten a single deal with the Devil opportunity yet. That's so shitty. Ugh. What a bad run. It would be so good if Blue Baby and Isaac were properly balanced boss fights. What do we got here? Balls of Steel, excellent. So we probably are going to be able to hang on to that Eternal Heart. We still haven't found the item room, which is weird. Hopefully we find something great in there. Polyphemus would be incredible right now. That would be like game changing. So good. Which means, of course, this is probably not going to happen. I just had a Polyphemus run. So I shouldn't complain too much, but I'm just saying it would be nice. It's one of the few items that works really well for the new final bosses. Speed and range, excellent. We can actually move now, so that's going to be really helpful. I will trade a bomb for a key here, because that could come in handy. Oh, we can go to the library now. Let's do that. And let's also pop into the curse room. I have enough health now, I feel that's worthwhile. And we could get an amazing item. We didn't, but we could have gotten Brimstone in there, and everything would have totally turned around for us. What do we got in the library? Great, 2 Anarchist Cookbook. Isn't that exactly what I mentioned earlier? Oh, what the fuck am I doing? I already checked for the secret room there. What an idiot. But anyway, isn't that the exact item I mentioned earlier in this video about how, like, I've seen some bad libraries in my time? For example, ones with 2 Anarchist Cookbooks in them. Yeah, there it is. Man, wasted a lot of bombs to get to a slot machine there. That's pretty shitty. It's too bad there's no shop on this floor. I could have used 2 of diamonds to access it. But let's keep on going here. Fight Mum. Take the Polaroid. What am I going to give up for the Polaroid? It's a tough choice. Because Cancer is going to make me so powerful for everything except for Isaac and Blue Baby. Curved Horn is going to help a little bit on Isaac and Blue Baby. And I have to give up one of them. Like, I guess the question is, how much is Cancer going to help on the way to Isaac and Blue Baby? How much health is that going to save, rather than how much health the Curved Horn is going to save? I'm going to say that I think Cancer is going to be more important, just because we'll be able to build up more health on our way. So we're going to take Cancer in conjunction with the Polaroid, even though it's bad on the final boss fights, because it will significantly help us out leading up to the final boss. I kind of can't believe my tears aren't red anymore. That means that I have pretty incredibly poor damage. Okay, this is shitty. I'd like to get Robo Baby in line with him, and then just kind of... There we go. Perfect. Alright, so take out these parts. I'd like to have more bombs than I do, is why I'm conserving them, if you're wondering. Another slot... How many fucking times have I gotten a slot machine in the secret room? I'm just gonna bomb it, and I need to go back for my 2 of diamonds, just in case I need the money. It's too much money to just give away like that. Telepills, again. Why the fuck not? Could have been I Am Error Room with something good in it. It wasn't. Instead, I just have to fight through a couple more rooms to get back to my card. It's fine. This is all in preparation for maybe finding a judgment or a trinket machine. Hey, a Joker card! Oh man, that's good. That's bad. Scapular is one of the worst items that you can get out of the fucking angel room. Man. Excuse me. Fucking Scapular. So if you're not familiar with Scapular, it's an item which, when you get down to half a heart, which is probably never going to happen again, because I can't deal half a heart to myself at all. But when you get down to half a heart, Scapular gives you a spirit heart. And it can do this once per room. And if it just, like, accounted for the womb, then it would actually be pretty good. Because it would let you, give you a chance, it would put you on life support. But as it is, the time when you're most likely to need it is the womb. And it also completely stops working at the womb because you're never going to get down to half a heart. Everything does a full heart. I did not walk over those spikes. That's such bullshit. Okay, well, whatever. Judgment, it's all down to you, buddy. You gotta give me something that's not terrible. Bombs and spirit hearts are fine. Oh, what am I doing? Use the 2 of diamonds, you fool. Oh well. So we got a health upgrade there, which is alright, I suppose. If I ever get the chance to do a trade with the devil... No, I'm never ever gonna get a chance to do a trade with the devil, never mind. But if I ever had gotten a chance to do a trade with the devil, all this health would have been really handy. As it is, it's kind of just like spirit hearts at this point. It's not gonna do much for me. If you're wondering why I already know I'm not gonna get a deal with the devil, it's because I used the Joker card and ended up in the angel room. And that's the only angel/devil room I'm gonna get for this floor. You can't get 2 using the Joker card. It just takes you to the angel/devil room of the floor. Unfortunately. Very unfortunately. Alright. What do we got here? Nothing of consequence. I've got some health on the floor, so I might as well play this a few times. Wow. That actually surprised the shit out of me. So we now have another health up, which is not super useful right now, but it's another hit I can take. We actually have a ton of health now. Probably not worthwhile opening that up. I don't really want to fuck with that. Trinket machine. Too annoying with the spikes, and shit's gonna fall onto the spikes, and I might get the tick, and it would just... No, it's not a fantastic thing to be futzing with right now. I have trouble imagining what trinket it could give me that I would be excited about. It could give me a lot of spirit hearts, which would admittedly be nice. What hit me? I'm confused about what hit me there. Oh well. Lost a spirit heart to a ghost. Probably a stray bullet from one of the fetuses that I didn't notice. Okay, so we're gonna get our 2nd level meat boy here, which is fine. I will pick that up. It's not the 3rd level one, which is objectively terrible compared to the 2nd level one. Ah! Okay. I think I got hit there. I'm not really sure. What the fuck just happened to that scythe? Did you see that? It just got kind of like weirdly dragged across the screen rather than flying in its normal pattern. That was weird. Take out deaths before he spawns any zombies. He was about to do it too. There's our angel room again. Yeah, obviously nothing in there. Let's head on to the final floor of the womb. Probably, like, basically almost definitely going to... Basically almost definitely. We have very, very little danger of dying on this floor, is what I was trying to say. We're almost certainly going to make it to the cathedral at this point. Familiars, do it. Take him out. There we go. 2 spirit hearts to access that curse room seems like a bad deal right now. I want to hang on to all the health I can. Even though it could be a run-saving item in there, I just can't risk it. Can't I, though? I really... There's no danger of me winning like this, so if I have a chance of getting Brimstone, I should take it, so maybe I will. Wow, there's another couple Spirit Hearts, plus one from the Book of Revelations. Yeah, you know what. Probably not worth it, but it could have been. Bad trip, yeah, so good. High Priestess. Do I want the High Priestess, or do I want a random teleport? I want the High Priestess. Okay, Lust and Super Lust. This sucks. Okay. Die, Super Lust, die! Die. Die, die, die. There we go. Got another pill out of that fight. What's that gonna give us? Friends till the end? Fine, whatever. Got a boss trap room that there's no chance I'm gonna get to unless something crazy happens. Man, that sucked. Okay, okay. Oh, that was really close. Might as well use a bomb to access this chest. To get a key. That's okay, I guess. A room that's just Peep. Nah, bro. Nah, I'm not gonna fight a dead-end Peep. Alright. Where the fuck is the boss room? Feeling really resigned about this run. Seems pretty common lately. The chest is just too hard. Well, I'm not gonna say too hard, but it's hard enough that, like, you know, in previous iterations of Isaac, it's been kind of like, you always think, you know, yeah, I might have a chance of beating Satan. It depends on what happens. You know, if I get lucky on the shoal floor beforehand, then, you know, I've got a solid chance. I could even maybe beat Satan without taking damage. With Isaac and Blue Baby, it's like, I'm gonna fight two bosses that are going to guaranteed beat the crap out of me, and then there's nothing I can do about it. I'm definitely gonna use a bomb here. There's no chance I'm gonna try to fight two enemies at once. Oh, there's a... God damn it. God damn it. I got stuck behind the pedestal there. But yeah, I needed that damage up. Even though it ended up costing me some health. Well, it didn't actually cost me some health because there's also a Spirit Heart. But it cost me a bomb and some dignity because I got stuck behind the pedestal. Like, legitimately stuck there. But anyway, I was just talking about how... you know, shoal used to be, you know, sort of a reasonable goal. No matter what your build is, there's no builds that are terrible for fighting Satan. There's no items that almost guarantee... There's no items that let you get through shoal that won't also help you on Satan. And then we've got this weird dynamic going where you can have items that are excellent that have no danger at all of getting you through the final bosses, just because the final bosses require such specific things out of you. They're not just hard monsters. They're conditionally hard monsters. They're monsters that are really hard if you have high tiers. But if you don't have high tiers, they're fine. They're not hard at all. Well, depending, you need to have good damage. You need to have damage that's getting you through the game well, without having a high fire rate. So it creates this situation where you just you're going through the motions, but you know that, like, what you have is not good enough to defeat the game, even though you're making it through the game thus far perfectly well. If that makes any sense. Oh, god damn it, Larry Jr. spawned inside of me. Kind of wish this game had some sort of spawn protection as well. Something that prevents you from taking damage from enemies that weren't there a second ago. Because that's a problem in the Mom's Heart boss fight, in really anything where monsters are spawned by something, as well as mob trap rooms. It's annoying. Anyway, I feel like I'm in a complainy mood right now. We've got an angel room. I'm pretty sure that just gives us a portal to the next floor. I'm not even sure if that takes us to Shoal or the cathedral, so we'll go with the guaranteed thing here. And this is a pain in the ass, isn't it? Use a bomb, I guess, just so that I can actually access this boss. And of course, as soon as I do that, I'm able to knock him into a position where I could have hit him without the bomb. Why doesn't Famine have a health bar? That's weird. Isn't he usually on the cathedral? I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Well, these guys do, so Famine should. Alright. Here we go. Not too hard. Like I said, plenty of damage going on here. Perfectly serviceable run, except for the fact that there's no chance of us... Even beating Isaac would be a crazy accomplishment with the loadout we have right now. It's just probably not going to happen. It's depressing, man. It's a weird way to do the end of your game. And I do not approve. Man, I'm almost out of bombs. That's weird. Oh, I was using them on Mom's Heart, of course. Should probably remember to save a significant cache of bombs for bombing through rooms on the cathedral from now on. How the fuck did this fly survive the explosion of its master? That's weird. Alright, we gotta fight Daddy Longlegs here. He just stays down. Wow. What are you doing, Daddy Longlegs? What was he thinking? What did he think was gonna happen if you just sat there and let me pump shots into him? That was weird. Okay. Up. Right. Took some stupid ass damage here, but that's fine, I suppose. Let's head onward here too. Super Widows. Oh man. The Widow is a bad monster to have to fight two of. That's shitty. Oh well. Alright, so we're out of Spirit Hearts. Feeling pretty iffy about my chances here. Yep, took a hit on the pony, which is pretty dumb at this point in the game. And here comes Isaac. We have basically no shot here. I seem to remember finding that the High Priestess does nothing on Isaac, but I'm going to try it anyway, just to make sure that wasn't a fluke. I'm going to pick up this heart for sure. Pick up this bomb, and let's go! High Priestess. Hey, it landed on him instead of me. What a novelty. And now, I'm gonna pump shots into him and he's gonna do it right back. Jesus Christ. Wow, how is his health so low already? I didn't look at how much Mom's Foot did to him. But evidently it was a lot. Okay, so it looks like we're going to probably get to the chest at this point. We can just get through this phase, and then we're gonna rely on what we get out of those chests in the beginning. Oh god. Okay. Or we could die right at the end of this fight. When are you gonna... Okay, I was gonna say, when are you gonna start spawning fetuses, you big asshole? Here we go. Oh! God, I can't believe I didn't walk into that one. Pretty sure I did. Okay. Things are going okay here. Ish. Keep all the fetuses on the same side. Watch out for the homing shots, you big idiot. Oh man. God damn it. This fight is so fucking hard when you don't have a crazy overpowered item. God damn it. Well, thank you guys for watching. Let's play The Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb edition. Apologies for my constant bitching, but it was just one of those runs where it just wasn't going to happen. And I hate those. It's so annoying, like, having to continue playing after I've already lost in my mind. Anyway, see you guys next time.